my Norwegian epic Mediterranean cruise and how I've been planning it. So for this last year and a half, let's see, I think I booked it over a year and a half ago, I have been paying and paying and paying and paying, and then once it's paid off, you're like, woo, now you can start really doing the planning. So this year, now I have been doing research and thinking about things and what I wanted to do and what dining I wanted to do. And of course, you really can't book in your reservations, so you're about 90 days out. So now we're about 90 days out, and I was excited to get online the other day, and it was about 110 days out, and it was like, oh, I can book my reservations for dining and entertainment. So I did. And so I wanted to show you what that process looked like. All right, here is the NCL homepage, or this is my homepage for my next cruise with NCL. This will be my first cruise with NCL, so I'm so excited and so stoked about it. The freestyle dining is really what has drawn me there. Plus, I actually booked a solo cabin. So I am flying solo on this. My husband is not going to be able to join me. So this is the overview. I'll be getting on in Rome and then going to Florence and Pisa, Cannes, however you want to say it. We'll be in France. How about that? And then Palma de Mallorca, and then Barcelona, Naples, and back to Rome. And so in Rome, it gives you some wonderful items that I could select if I wanted to. I probably won't, and I didn't for the first night. So the second night, what I chose was Cagney's Steakhouse. The next night, I have Cirque Dreams, and I have standard seating, so I'm fine just doing standard seating, which is a little less expensive. I'm fine with that, and so, but that will be $6.30, and this does come with dinner. Then on Saturday, when we get back from Palma, then I am going to see Burn the Floor at 7 p.m., which I'm very excited about. I've heard it's fantastic. Definitely will let you know. When we get into Barcelona that night, I will be at La Cocina. So, and then you scan over like this. And Monday at sea, I am going to do teppanyaki, which I'm super excited about. It's something I've always wanted to do. I love Asian food, and so this is going to be fun. And then on Tuesday, October 16th, Naples, I will end my cruise with a fabulous night at Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, the musical, which I can't wait to see. I have heard the most amazing, fantastic things about this show, and I just feel that's going to be the best night in closing out my cruise. And then, of course, the last day you get off, and they always offer different types of things, like if you want another little transfer, like a scenic Rome with transfer to get into Rome. It's actually 6.5 hours. It's very long. Anyway, so some of the things I've done is I've kind of marked what my favorites would be for some of these things. But this is how, so if you want to do your dining, this is how I did dining. I checked on dining, and they pop up. And I usually do all because that's what I like to do. And what I did here is I looked here. Reservations are not offered. Here it was there. So I was like, woohoo! And about 110 days out, I was able to book Cagney's. So you just select it. I'll give you a sample. This is a la carte. So there's no pre-sale on this. You check a date. Example, this date. And then you check how many people, you check, and then it gives you a time. If you don't like that time, you can try another one, do one, and it'll give you a couple times. So you can play around with that a little bit. If you want to, instead of going back, you can actually scroll through. This will basically tell you this is not available to book. Please check back later or once on board. So this is all freestyle dining. Again, I'm not familiar with a lot of the freestyle dining and how it works and stuff. So some things were available to book right away, some were not. I'm assuming some are buffets, so you don't have to. So there is that, and if you did like one, then you only have one time available. So I already did mine, as you saw, and that was very easy to do, super easy. And then with entertainment, pretty much the same. You just click on that. Here's the entertainment. So Cirque, you'll see it has two. It has standard and it has floor. It tells you what the price is right there. Here's the price right there. This is complimentary, but they say to always make your reservations early because everything goes. This I wanted to book and I couldn't. It says please book on board. So this is like one I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to book it as soon as I get on board. So I was not able to do this one. So not really sure why. I guess what I'll do is when I get on the ship, I will let you know why. And then I booked this one as well. So that was that. Then they have different things like here. And then your shore excursions, your beverage packages, like if you want to do a beverage package. I will probably at some point order some water. I really don't do the photo packages because I take a lot of pictures on my phone. I'm pretty okay with that. So I am considering doing a massage on the ship, which I think is probably ridiculously priced, but I found one that I thought would be, just sounded amazing, and I can't remember, let's see, it's the, I thought of this one, the stone one, which was $150 for 50 minutes. So what's interesting on this is like I clicked on this and I said, oh, I think I want to try this. And then I went to another one and I thought, oh, maybe I want to try this one more, which was this one, which was the Exotic Lime and Ginger Salt Glow Half Body Massage. I thought that actually sounds amazing for $155. And it was 50 minutes, and I thought, okay, let me click on that. And I clicked on that, so we have $155. Watch what happens. $182.90. So I'm not sure why it changed price, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get on the ship. Well, I know that was a lot of planning in there, but you have to take the time to do it, and because cruisers are very much into either planning down to a minute or letting it ride. Either way you want to do it, it's your choice. So take this information as however best it will help you in your planning. And this will be a series of videos on how I do things. So it'll include the flight, it'll include how I do transfers, how I did my hotel before and after, what kind of things that I booked to go see privately in Italy and around, and the places I'm going to visit. So you'll see that through the coming weeks, before and up to when I leave. And then I will be on a flight to Italy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, and to see more upcoming adventures, subscribe. And follow me on social media.